Hey folks, David Stewart here. Time for your daily trending, 18th of June 2020. Let's start with some daily aesthetics. God bless America. There's something I like about the aesthetics of this pose on this stock photo. The way that the girl is not symmetrical with her shoulders, she's slightly leaning forward. Her elbows kind of tucked in. She's got this awkward thumbs up. The awkwardness of the pose I appreciate because it makes her look a little bit more real. It's not quite so staged. And it's staged, obviously. She's on a like a pink background here, but it doesn't look quite so fake. She looks more like a real person trying to look cute for a picture, and she succeeds. So no false advertising in the thumbnail. That picture was part of the video. All right, let's hop into trending. One of the top ones here, which is why I picked the American flag. America. I don't know what exactly is trending in America. Number one is now Tiana. This switched a few seconds ago. I guess this is an album. I don't know anything about that, so I'm going to skip the commentary because I don't know who that is or anything about the music. But it's hard to know what's trending in America. We have a U.S. news thing. One by one, the Confederate statues are coming down. It's the broke take. We need to preserve our Confederate statues. Woke take. We need to destroy the Confederate statues because they're racist. Or the bespoke take. We need to destroy the Confederate statues because they're of Democrats. Or courtesy of Dean Bradley, another author, the Baroque take. We need to destroy the Confederate monuments because we are not worthy of them. So I don't know what Juneteenth is. I have no idea what people are talking about with this. It's probably some kind of inside thing here. So this is just a smattering of stuff related to America. I don't really know why this is trending or what's going on here. It is something interesting, though, that I had a couple of authors talking to me in some chats earlier, that you have competing narratives for what America's about, and one of them is civil rights, and the old one was kind of the old America, that it's the land of freedom and the people spreading across the continent and manifest destiny and stuff like that. And that old one has kind of been swept away, and we really haven't conserved it, and we won't know what's going to come after this, which is why I tend to say conservatives have conserved nothing. We need to move on past that. Last of Us 2. Now, so I'm going to let you know something about Last of Us 2. There is a gay sex scene in it, and there's a sex scene, and it looks like a gay sex scene because the two bodies in it are male, and they look male. So when whatever this character's name was supposed to be, I think on the original video I made, I said that she was trans or something because that's what people were calling her. You see her body in this and you're like, I don't know what gender this person is. There's no secondary sex characteristics on the body. The torsos look so similar that it just looks like two men having gay sex, and it's very awkward and kind of gross, but they give it to you in full detail with full expressions. I watched the video, so you don't have to watch it, and let me just say that it's very bizarre that Sony would censor some things and put lens flares over anime nudity, very mild kinds of nudity, I think, and then they would then proceed to give you full frontal, hardcore, what looks like gay sex, at least if you're looking at the body types involved, and they would just give that to you. So it's totally not what I recommend watching unless that's what you want to watch. But you know what you're getting into. You're not seeing beauty there, right? You're not seeing aesthetics. You're seeing something else there, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So it looks like lots of people are really trying to fight the good fight and pretend that The Last of Us 2 is good, and other people are either bored or just enraged by it, as we knew would happen. So let's move on past that one. Here's Juneteenth. What is Juneteenth? So maybe they'll tell us. They're not telling me. Juneteenth. It looks like something for Juneteenth. Commemorate an annual on June 19th. Juneteenth is the oldest known celebration of the end of slavery in the United States. The Emancipation Proclamation issued by President Lincoln on September 22nd, 1862, that announces on the first day of January AD 1863. I love that they put an AD in there. Yada yada. So why did we end up on June 19th here? On June 19th, he read it. So I guess this goes back to Texas. This is when the order was read in 1865. All slaves are free. So there you go. That's what it's from. So now I know. Cool. So I'm no longer out of the loop, and I know what it is. Keep in mind, I went to public school, so I don't know a lot of these dates. And the main thing I learned in public school was like America bad, for the most part. And I went to public school for the most part in California. I mean, entirely in California, actually. I was born in Texas, so I didn't go to school in Texas at all. I went to school in California. President. Last sibling of John F. Kennedy dies at 92. Well, she lived a good long life, and let's move on past that. Skate 4. There's another Skate 4 game. I haven't seen a skateboarding game in a long time. Maybe like we're overdue for having some skateboard games. Let's see what else is over here. I don't know here. Kamala Harris for VP. Senator Klobuchar says Joe Biden's running mate should be a woman of color as she withdraws from the VP race. Okay, of course, like you're gonna nominate someone based on their membership, not anything else. If that doesn't say everything about modern politics, I don't know what does. That people need to be selected based on their membership in select groups, not because of their skill at speaking, their ability to engage their electorate. Those sorts of things aren't really considered. Their ability to manage an office or something, those things aren't considered. So, statue of former Canadian Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau vandalized. Okay, so I know I got a feeling that like just because somebody's our current Trudeau is quite loved by the left doesn't mean that his dad's statue's not going to get totally vandalized. He gets painted black. So he's wearing blackface. So it's the new Trudeau. It's the old Trudeau wearing blackface along with the new Trudeau who wore blackface. That's clever. That's clever. Christmas is trending. It ain't Christmas. Maybe Christmas in July. Manipulated media. Twitter flags Trump tweet featuring fake CNN, whatever. Like Twitter doesn't want... It's like they can't not have Trump on it or people won't want to be on the platform. But at the same time, they hate Donald Trump passionately. Jamie Foxx. Okay. That's basically what we've got going on here. Russia! Russia's trying to exploit the coronavirus epidemic. Russia are the bad guys. I love how the Democrats decided Russia are the bad guys after they colluded with Russia leading up to the election and things like that. You always accuse your enemy of exactly what you were doing. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be about it for today. Pretty short. The Last of Us 2 video, you don't have to go watch it unless you want to, and you know what you're in. You know what you're in for if you watch that. You're in for a full-on hardcore, not that hardcore, you're in for a full-on sex scene, cinematic, rated R sex scene of what appears to be two male bodies. That's what you're going to get. So that's it, and God bless you all, and I will see you all next time.